Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SaulApeMan and we have Focus Pocus games coming up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I was watching back to Warcraft. Mr. Neo had to go. And let me tell you, this is the matchup. This is human versus Night Elf versus Orc. And we are on the Pally Rifle alert. So I decided to again ignore in real life and go to the show match. Ladies and gentlemen, check it out. Okay, so I'm going to set up the YouTube stream and we are going to jump into the games. Let's go. This is apparently best of 7, so can be interesting. I think it's not going to... I mean, it can go to the full distance. Depends how good Focus is today, because he knows well the anti-Pala rifle solutions. He knows well the anti-Pala rifle solutions. What he can do with that. SaulApeMan. Let's go. Live. Okay. Almost there. Setting up the YouTube stream. Hello, Mr. Buckhead. Thank you again for your support. Nice to see you. And I'm ready. The show match is going on. And Northern Isles is a Pala Rifle map. So I feel a little bit like Warcraft 3 archaeologist, you know. I'm going to check out the Pala Rifle games that they used to be good. But the strategy used to be good, but now almost nobody plays it. But ladies and gentlemen, in this matchup, it's very present. But Focus knows how to counter the mighty Pala rifle. So I'm ready to go. But okay, I have the YouTube chat. Hello to the YouTube chat. Hello to the Twitch chat. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we are going to record on YouTube this. Let's go. So first game for YouTube, I'm going for the YouTube mode. Yeah, let's go. I couldn't wait for this. I had to like delay my in real life. Not having much in real life helps, but okay, so players are moving. Let me reverse. We do the score. Colors are fine. Everything is fine. The audio is fine, I think. And ladies and gentlemen, I look weird, but that's not a problem. Because this is not Pally Rifle. Okay, so this is going for YouTube, but let's check. 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, do you remember that in Warcraft 3 there used to be a very sensational strategy called Paladin Rifle? After many nerfs, the Paladin Rifle was played only in human versus orc, and we are in springtime, and we have a show match between Fortitude and Focus. And let me tell you, in the past, we would see a lot of Pala Rifle from human players. Fortitude especially playing here as a red human called No Name. But in this case, he's willing to test something different. It's not going to be Pala Rifle, but it's not going to be Archmage either. It's going to be the mighty MK. So Fortitude played a lot of MK today versus Cow, but it was a different matchup. He played it versus Night Elf, but he feels confident enough to go for the MK. Altar position is not a coincidence. Altar is on the top because my prediction is we are going to see the Mare camp creeping. Usually when you play MK versus Orc, you want to get level 3 and then expand. I mean, you get level 3 while expanding, basically. So yes, there we are not going to Scout versus Orc. And speaking on the Orc, Mr. Focus is a professional Orc player. He's second best Orc around the world, I think. I mean, there is So in there, but yes, Len is the best. And Focus is rank 2, definitely. And yes, he is going to cross the map most likely. He doesn't know is it Pala Rifle or not. And I wonder if he's going to get... Is it like a happy feeling for him to see that he's going to play versus Malkan King? Of course, you need to keep MK on distance, and Focus doesn't know, ladies and gentlemen, and he's checking out the expo, he's checking out the Mammoth camp, and now that he knows that something is wrong, it's not Pala Rifle, it's going to be the Malkan Creep. Ladies and gentlemen, losing one worker is perfect, losing two is okay, losing more than two is a disaster. How many peasants Mr. Focus can pick up? So far 0. 1 is an absolute must, but ladies and gentlemen, there is this Ice Troll Priest, and Ice Troll Priest can heal well, so far so good for Fortitude. Of course, Fortitude paid a lot of a big price in lumber, so he's not taking just yet. But remember, I think that he'll try to expand. And where is this Farseer? Farseer, ladies and gentlemen, is hanging around. The first Headhunter is joining us. Orc is already taking, is actually halfway done. But this Headhunter is a liability. This Headhunter came near the mighty Fortitude, and man, is MK Footman better than Pali Rifle? Can you believe it? So far 0 workers has fallen. Okay, maybe the first one. There is so many ready to be workers, but Fortitude is doing so well. He even made a proxy farm is to guarantee himself remote access. That's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it's going to be an expansion. As I mentioned, we are expecting that. Focus with a blender. His Headhunter should be in other position, but he got bolted and he died. Focus knows what's up, but let me tell you, there is a big army of human and he has mana. He's ready to throw bolts. Fortitude so far, cool as cucumber. His Ice Troll needs to get into defensive position. Got ensnared, by the way. We need a fresh wolves on him. There is even an Ice Troll Berserker here. Man, Fortitude is not losing any unit. Oh, I spoke too early. Last hit for Focus. Last hit for Focus. That gives me hope, because it means that MK is not going to unlock level 3. And I mean early, and level 3 MK is an absolute beast, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Human is planting his expansion when tier 2 from the Orc has finished. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you one thing. Double Bestiary, Tauren Chieftain means Focus will creep, and around TC level 3, maybe a little bit before, he'll try to attack Mr. Fortitude. Speaking of Fortitude, he's buying the classic set for his MK, Boot of Speed, and he wants to click on Headhunters, and he wants to get them. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, Focus is sending back his Headhunters. Okay, the mighty MK is here, so everybody has to evacuate. Fortitude can try to go for level 3 with this Tuskar Trapper. Is a level 4 monster. Level 4 monsters, they provide a lot of experience, by the way. TC is here. Is it going to be Shockwave or the Aura? I think the Aura, or maybe Shockwave. Shockwave to last hit. Shockwave to last hit. He's going for it, and he missed it. And that was enough to get level 3 on the MK. Man, MK has more levels than Farseer and TC combined, but not for long. The Raiders are almost ready. And ladies and gentlemen, is Fortitude ready to tech? He will tech soon. He's getting a lot of gold now. His economy, it was untouched. But ladies and gentlemen, that's what Mr. Focus wants to do. Focus wants to be cool again. He wants to creep. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, his base is not dying as well, but you know, MK doesn't care that much. MK looks for the unit. And speaking of the MK, with the power of the bolt, I think he will go for Orc Magi here. With the pooling technology. I mean, Focus, if he feels like it, he can try to do the counter expo, but this is pretty rare. I mean, versus MK, it makes a little bit more sense, because MK is not as good as cancelling expansions as Archmage is, with his water elementals. Scroll of the Beast is an interesting item when you have an expansion, and he'll sell it probably, yes, but when you have an expansion, you don't want to sell too many items, because you have gold anyway. But yes, Scroll of the Beast apparently not good enough, and I don't see any peon movement. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the classic level 3 TC Siege. Now, all of the experience should go to the TC. We need to unlock Shockwave level 2, and we need to shock the expansion. That's exactly what Focus is doing. He says, TC, this camp belongs to you. Have your fun until you are young. When you have level 3, you need to go to work. No excuses. And what is a good counter to Shockwave? Of course, Healing Scroll. That's pretty good. Level 3 TC is here, and ladies and gentlemen, Focus is online. Focus can fight, but level 3 MK is online, have been online since a long time, and we are still scared of him. Very nice heal solve, but yes, this is the last moment. And Mr. Buckhead with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Mr. Buckhead. Thank you for supporting the channel. Makura for you. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a hard information for me that Fortitude is preferring MK Footman over, ladies and gentlemen, over a Pala rifle. But what we can do, this is the time that we are living in. And yes, Militia has been pulled to the middle. Focus needs to be patient, but man, the time is running out. Tier 2 is almost online for the human, and with Tier 2 he'll get casters, he'll get Archmage second. With Aura first, yes, Aura first actually makes sense. TC is keeping his mana. And Farsi will have to teleport out. No! He surrounded himself, and Chain Lightning is connecting. His scroll is okay, but not great. And ladies and gentlemen, Farsi is in trouble. Can he escape? No, he can't. TP is fourth, but Shockwave connects as well. Not that great. And how many footies? Okay, another footman has fallen. Regen scroll is here. By the way, Net stops the healing. So 2 targets were stopped from the healing, and that was the power spike that Focus needed. Focus got momentum. Focus is healing all of his units, super efficient, but this is his time. And he's actually counter-expanding. I forgot about this. I forgot to check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going for a long game, but he's not on the timer. He did enough here in the middle, but he still needs to do more. He needs to stop Fortitude for being very efficient. He needs to kill more Fortitude like peasants, because he needs to slow down his economy. Fortitude has access to mana potions now. There's a very dangerous tech, but yes, Raiders, they provide you the ultimate map control. And I hope that we have, ladies and gentlemen, pillage. Yes, so for the viewers, they don't know, there is a live show match between Fortitude and Focus. And I was about to stay in real life, but Archmage, Scroll of the Beast for nothing. Scroll of the Beast for nothing. Archmage survived, but ladies and gentlemen, Fortitude, look at Chain Lightning Shockwave. Maybe we are waiting for Farsi level 3. Man, this is what Mr. Focus waited for, and he has his own healing mana potion. He will look at the next Shockwave, he's going to be grounded. He's lining the Shockwave, and the Shockwave was not great, not terrible, ladies and gentlemen. This action is not stopping. Farsi got level 3. The MK needs to teleport out. And is Focus going to attack another direction? Mamma mia, grande madonna. Supply is even. And there is this counter expansion by Focus. And he has the hero level advantage. The Scroll of the Beast is blinking. But he dealt some damage with it. Pop is dead. Is it big? Not really. Do we have a heal scroll? Yes, we have. And there is actually Water Elementals first instead of Brilliance Aura. It means that Mr. Fortitude doesn't know about the expansion. He's scared. And my question is, Mr. Focus, what do you do now? Is it like Saul? I go Shamans because they are Water Elementals level 1. Is he going Shamans only to Purge, or is he going Shamans to play Lightning Shield? Is like some... I don't like the problem with Shamans, they don't scale well. You can't go for Bloodlust versus Breakers. That's impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe some cheeky Zeppelin drop. Oh, Zeppelin drop, the main base would be grande. Fortitude doesn't know about the expansion. He's not sending footies across the map. He's not doing anything like that. Now he's probably expecting this. We'll see about that. Focus is creeping slowly as well. Why Zeppelin dropping is cool? Because you use the defender base layout against him, you know? As you can see, there is TP present on Fortitude, yes, but still, trading the TP for just a Zeppelin drop is not that great. And Mr. Focus is going for more simple solutions. He's like, Saul, I have a big army. Maybe I'll be able to kill his base. Let's see about that. Chain Lightning level 2 and Shockwave is present. Ladies and gentlemen, Focus will have to teleport out from here, I assume. Yes, he's teleporting out immediately. Can we use one more shockwave? Not really. Can Kodobis survive? Kodobis survive indeed. Was it working? I think it was worth it. And what is also important, Focus can afford this because he has an expansion. He is making sure that his lumber looks good, lumber economy. He's sipping clarities. He's creeping even more. TC level 5 is a game changer. Archmage unlock level 2, so now we have the Brilliance Aura. Fortitude wants to brawl, I think, but yes, Focus is getting more and more items, and remember, items are independent of energy. In hands-on Focus, that's pretty sweet. TC will have more shockwaves, basically, and you can, because TC will drink a lot of mana potions, right? Okay, Round Bracer is a terrible item. When I say Soul, you have 2 spell damage units. As like the Orc is casting a lot of spells, but those spells are AoE spells. Chain Lightning Shockwave went through. Can we kill the Rifleman? Oh yes, baby. And my question is, what now, ladies and gentlemen? Are we going to trip TC level 5? Maybe. TP was forced. Regen Scroll is here. The only issue is improved Masonry. No. We have the beautiful wall of farms, and Mr. Focus is trying to play like super long game. The only issue is, ladies and gentlemen, that I think that this army is not scaling well. Hero levels are scaling, yes. Shockwave, Chain Lightning, level 5-5 is grounded. All of the rifles would die. But I'm afraid of those raiders. Raiders are going to die to high-level Archmage and DMK. Ladies and gentlemen, Focus is looking for another Creepjack, and he gets it. But Fortitude pulled the Magnetar River into a smart position, but he's in a dangerous position. Focus is going in, Chain Lightning Shockwave is here, they're going to fight, and the real winner are the creeps, of course. Kodobis are finally devouring some breakers. Fortitude needs to go back, and later the Chain Lightning Shockwave combination is still here. Supply is dropping very rapidly for the human, and later one of the Kodobis will die. Archmage has a TP. Focus wants to force the TP. He will be satisfied with this outcrop. I don't know why those units are here. Some miss micro happened, but ladies and gentlemen, now Mr. Focus can get Magnetar River, that's for sure. Fortitude, can you come back? He was teleporting under pressure. Because of that, he just double-clicked the TP instead of going for TP at his expo, where he would be able to heal quicker. And in the meantime, TC got level 5, ladies and gentlemen, level 5 TC. This guy is an absolute beast. Shockwave level 3 is crazy, and the item I'm looking on the ground, what's the item? Show me the item! Okay, oh, the pipe, the best item, because when at some point you just carry with your heroes, and when your heroes, they get mana, that's a great item, I think. This Chain Lightning Shockwave value is going to be crazy. All of the footies has melted, and versus Breakers you have Kodobis, and ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Focus, it's so efficient. Winning with Orc versus Human is so easy, Kappa. Maybe not actually. The Chain Lightning Shockwave combination connects perfectly. Militia is here. Fortitude is trying to squeeze all of the points of efficiency. There's double speed scroll on the Orc. Orc is the one who knocks. We have still Pendant of Energy that can we drop, of course, easily. MK got level 5. It means a club level 3, by the way. Man, this counter expansion worked! Now is a good time to buy a TP, Mr. Focus. Don't get cocky. One bolt, hero kill, and you may regret not having a TP, but he's like, Saul. You need to just look at this invisible MK. Look at him, he's going so fast. Bolt on the Kodobis, he wants to get his breakers back. Ladies and gentlemen, Orc mana is not looking that good, and Focus is going back. But there is no TP. He used the speed scroll. Is he going to engage now? He's looking for a better position. He can buy meds if he wants. He has 20 supply advantage. One of the breakers is back. Mana on MK does not exist. I mean, his mana potion TP is used. The both Kodobis are digesting, but overall it was a decent fight for the human player. But man, he has one priest, he needs to pop another scroll of regen. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a magnificent game by the Orc. Speaking of the Orc, what do we do now, Mr. Focus Pocus? What's the plan? What's the plan? Look at Fortitude Lumber. 100 lumber only. So if you want to do some Zeppelin laming, so leave your Kodobis at home so they can digest. You buy Zeppelin and you drop here. Chain lightning shockwave, you fly away and you drop here. Chain lightning shockwave, you drop away and you go here. You name it. Pretty good thing. 65 supply for the Orc. I mean, tier 3 technology would be cool. I think Taurens would be the best, right? We have 600 lumber, so maybe Focus will press the tier 3 button, but Mr. Focus is old school. Mr. Focus like Saul. I make a tier 2 army with high level heroes. I'm not going to join the tier 3, it's too late. I'm going to squeeze the human now. But can he do it? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApeMan. We are watching is a live show match between Fortitude and Focus. That's game number 1. And in the opener game, Mr. Fortitude decided to try to the MK. Speaking about which, he's invisible in the middle. This club was perfect. Look at the casters. They try to split from the shockwave. Shockwave chain lightning connects and level 5 on the Farseer. Oh my god. Archmage has to pop the invul. Oh my god. This club was criminal, but heal scroll. He was present as well. Another shockwave chain lightning. Look at the casters dying. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Focus is knocking to the human base, but we have Blizzard. No more water elementals, just Blizzard level 2 laser, but shockwave chain lightning connects. And yes, with just the power of the heroes, Orc is going deep. Invul pop, shockwave can kill invisible unit. Does he know? Does he know? He misses! He misses, you can time, I mean, you need to predict this like Ghostbusters. Mr. Focus, you are not the best Ghostbuster, but I appreciate the effort. Can he reach invisible? Yeah, the Archmage wasn't in the range. He's looking for, it's like the Silence of the Lamb, the final scene, ladies and gentlemen. One of the players has limited vision and another wants to hide. Mamma mia. I mean, it's still looking very good for Orc, but wait a moment. Orc is basically alive, only in a good shape because of this human aura. Supply is even. But Orc has hero levels, man. And what human needs to do, human needs to make breakers. Focus is making more raiders. Focus is like expanding in the middle. He's like, I need to be even more efficient. And again, thank you, Mr. Bucket, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, sir. It makes 18 total. That's crazy. Thank you very much, sir. And what is crazy as well are those 2 Orc heroes drinking clarities, getting ready for another wave. And again, can we order something different? But no, Mr. Focus like, no, Saul. What you can order is me fighting again. I want to fight versus this Fortitude guy. He plays MK first versus me. He should play Pala Rifle, huh? That means he would be much better. Ladies and gentlemen, Farseer is here with a heal scroll. We have 1 invul, 1 heal scroll are for grabs, but no. Only heal scroll. TP is forbidden. Buying TP is forbidden. Farseer got the invul because Farseer, as an intelligence hero, has a pretty low HP, but a lot of mana. Yes, he has a lot of mana as well because of the Pendant of Energy. This camp is not going to drop any items, and you can't get experience on heroes from creeps when you are at level 5 plus. It's just to remove it, it's just for the gold, it's just to feel beautiful again. Fortitude is like, okay, I would like to creep my Archmage level 5, please. And Mr. Focus is like, okay, maybe I'm going to creep Jaguar. The Focus is anticipating it. Okay, smart move. He's like, okay, the human is not here, so he has to be at the red camp. And ladies and gentlemen, there is a TP on the Archmage, but you don't want to use it immediately. Look at the amount of breakers. Chain Lightning Shockwave will... Oh, TC level 6. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. TC level 6. Oi, 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 oi. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, you know what feels very bad from Orc perspective? bolts around on the TC with mass breakers. That feels very bad. So, ladies and gentlemen, Orc can kill breakers with grunts, Mr. Summer. That's why they are upgraded 1-1 with brute strength. Orc is making breakers late game. Orc has 2 mining bases, while Mr. Human has only 1. And ladies and gentlemen, let me use this opportunity to say hello to everybody. Mr. Babus Oaks, welcome. Hello, Mr. Dev. Hello, Mr. Pan Coffee. Hello, Mr. Sami. Hello, Mr. Soy El Kela. Hello, Mr. Votiv. Hester. Hello, Mr. 07. Hello, Mr. Cranked. And hello, everybody. Hello, Mr. Buckhead, of course. Nice to see you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 wyverns in the air. Wyverns can't be clapped. And speaking of clapping, look at the MK. Look at the MK. He's ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. The Blizzard is here, and breakers, they ignore Blizzard. Farseer needs to pop the invul, and that's what he's doing. Speaking of the invul, there's no invul on the Archmage, but Archmage is surviving on nice HP so far. Ladies and gentlemen, Orc is like, look at this poor Farseer, he's full HP, but he's scared of the MK. And MK is getting near level 6, that's true. Wyverns are connecting into the caster. Chain lighting, all of the human heroes are low HP. Farseer is dead, I repeat, Farseer is dead. Invul pop. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Focus making a blunder. Archmage is surviving. Farseer is dying. MK got level 6 and MK is MKing. He's using the avatar. That was an enraged shockwave, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, go away, you killed my Farseer. But I think all of the human army was spell immune. Speaking about the human army, there is Archmage left in the base. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, the TC can die. TC has the ultimate, there is no problem here. But ladies and gentlemen, look at those... Okay, there is a TC versus entire human army, and there is this one Archmage with his personalized healer. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is getting crazy! Fortitude is providing such a good show match as always. Remember, TC surrounded, it means TC is dead. If TC gets surrounded, he's dead. We are trying to kill the MK. MK has a mana potion, he can bolt around. But he's going for this MK. MK will buy healing of potion. He feels a little bit more confident. Archmage survived and is TC dead. If this TC gets surrounded, he's dead. He needs to run. Run, TC. Now there is mana potion. He's dead, I think. He's dead. The militia is here. I can't believe this. There are wyverns for the rescue. This TC needs to die 2 times. Actually, he's trying to escape. Supply favors Focus Pocus, but a lot of his units can die, and this MK, with the power of the healing potion, mana potion, is killing even more. And now Shockwave is not as great. Mr. Fortitude is showing the Fortitude aura. And another bolt can kill a wyvern here. There is a very little anti-air damage. There is 1000 gold in Mr. Fortitude gold mine. That's a big hope for Focus. Speaking of Focus, his Farseer is in the Alta. I think what we are missing was a Zeppelin. Actually, versus MK level 5, maybe Zeppelin to keep your Farseer alive. Look what happened in the main base. There is Mychem everywhere. Those freaking wyverns are here. And they are dying. Every bolt is a kill. The priest is surviving, but for how long? Not for long. 1 wyvern for the priest, okay. Fortitude still has 600 gold. Where is the TC? TC is here, but army for the Orc is tiny, but Orc is mining so much. We are playing mass wyvern technology. Is there an anti-wyvern tech? Not really. The anti-wyvern tech is Archmage, period, and bolts. Bolts are the anti-wyvern, but bolt is just on level 2. Listen, just Focus is laming a little bit. Archmage is reskilling for Water Elementals because he wants to have anti. And there's an MK. Killing the MK, that's the hope. That's what Mr. Focus is thinking about. Now he needs to devour the Water Elemental. He has no other way to dispel him. And he missed. MK, use the healing potion. There is invisibility, of course. Chain lighting. Can we connect? Can we connect the MK? MK is trying to escape, but Bolt. The Farseer is behind. TC can die, there is no issue here, there is a big army, he can't get surrounded and killed after dying the first time. The heal scroll used by the Orc, and Avatar is going back, ladies and gentlemen. Farseer has invul. No! He dies with an invul. Mr. Focus is being like rolled here. Farseer died with an invul. There was no cooldown. I think there is 0 gold for human. Farseer is back. He popped the invul now. Human heroes are so low, but Fortitude has Fortitude aura. Farseer has 2 TP. Give me a break, and Kodo dies. And Mr. Fortitude is, I will be back. He has 0 gold. All of his peasants should be called as militia. And breathe in, breathe out. Get some healing from the priests. Get some water elementals. And Mr. Fortitude is like, Mr. Focus is like, Mamma mia. TC level 7, ladies and gentlemen, with its aura level 3. And this Farseer needs invuls, and we need Zeppelin. Like, how we can keep the Farseer alive than with the Zeppelin? I don't know. Maybe we can base trade. I don't know. This is a super giga late game approach, ladies and gentlemen, from the caster expert. I'm just a viewer now. I'm just describing what is on the screen. So Fortitude says, I want this base. I mean, he can't expand here, but he wants to take over this base. Remember that Fortitude is like in a hardcore mode, so every unit that dies is like dies forever because he has 3 gold. He's not going to remake it. There is 15 supply ahead. Focus is. And Focus is like watching this. He's like, okay, I still have 1,300 gold, you know. So I can't fight militia. Maybe it's the base trade situation. There's so many buildings though. Mr. Fortitude wants to stop. And he's almost level 6 versus level 6 Archmage. You can't go for a base race, I think. He's selling items. He wants to expand in the middle, and is he going to expand with the trick or no? No, he's not expanding, he's pressuring, he just bought invuls. Because he knows that that's maybe Mr. Focus last hope the hero kills. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only 1,000 gold, but you know, there's a good position for the orc because there is no possibility of militia here. We are on the other side of the map. Archmage got level 6. Archmage should dodge the ult. Maybe you keep the ultimate. Okay, Farseer got level 3 as well. Actually, the wolves are quite big. Militia is just feeding experience. Speaking of feeding, this Farseer can't feed MK. MK has still the mana, but MK needs to be careful. Chain lightning shockwave. Heal scroll use, but ladies and gentlemen, the supply lead is for the orc. Orc is devouring, but orc mana is low, and this MK is thinking about Farseer. There are some peons bringing gold here. Farseer is escaping this. He can buy the speed scroll, I think. Yes, he can buy it. He's trying to hide in his base. But MK is chasing him. Body block with the wolves. That was so genius. He used the wolves to stop the MK abuse. And speaking of the MK, he is now here. Archmage pops the invul, but this is the last item that Mr. Forty has. He's super red HP, and I can't believe it, but Focus is holding. I think Focus is holding. Mr. Fortitude is pulling back, but there is no coming back. GG.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you satisfied with game number 1? Hello to the YouTube chat. Hello to the Twitch chat. Hello, Mr. Danton Cool. Hello, Mr. OMG. Hello, Mr. Kaev. Hello, Mr. Babus. And whoosh, I'm happy that I said, okay, grandfather, you know what? The duty calls. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to cast. I'm here to cast, ladies and gentlemen. This beautiful show match. I'm ready. Hello, Mr. Babus Oaks. Mr. Focus is doing better and better versus Fortitude. Okay, if there is a classic Archmage map, this classic Archmage map, it has to be Twisted Meadows. I think you can agree with me on that. Why Archmage is so classic here? I mean, even if you play one base, you can play Rifle Caster. With Archmage, you creep very quickly and you don't lose that much HP on your peasants in the militia form. And ladies and gentlemen, what Orc can do? Well, Orc will play Farseer, Headhunter, will cross the map and will pressure. Or maybe Mr. Focus has another plan. We'll see about that. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApe and I'm an ape and I'm a Warcraft recaster. Thank you, hello, Mr. Peaceful Romancer, that is selling orcs, 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 orcs. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a big fan of orcs as well. The problem with me when I play, so from all of the games that I played in my life, the least meta that I played is with orc. Because what I do with orc, I do simple things. Just pressure, 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 pressure. And to some level, it works. But ladies and gentlemen, I was praising this map to be the Archmage mod, but we have Mountain King, Warrior Hero, adept at offensive combat and disrupting enemy troops, can learn Stormbolt, Thunderclap, Bash, and Avatar. So Mr. Fortitude says, MK Footman is my best friend now. We say bye to Pala Rifle, we say bye to Archmage, MK first is my friend. With footies, of course. Mr. Focus Pocus is going for a classic build. He's going to start his Headhunter when Farseer is out. Actually, it's not a classic build. It's a little bit faster tech than usual, right? But just a little bit. Just a little bit. Remember that his first Headhunter died. So usually you start your first Headhunter when Farseer is out, but here is like 10 seconds, so it's going to be a little bit faster tech. Is he going to start the tech before first Headhunter? I think that's the plan, not really. But he will start the tech after the first Headhunter. So small adjustment here, but that's the idea. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the Rogue Golem has 400 mana. It means that he was bugged out correctly. But look at the peasant. Look at the peasant. There is no what elementals to tank the damage. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, Farseer can get his first kills. And yes, I say kills, even though my grammar is broken, my English is going to be multiple, that's for sure. It's already pretty bad start. Those peasants are in kind of bad position, and 3 is already big. Remember what happened in the previous game, and the peasant number 4 is dead. There is no coming back from that, I'm sorry. 4 peasants dead early! Dead early! Maybe MK first is not your best friend. Yeah. That early! 4 peasants. And item is... Okay, this is actually the worst item ever for human. This is the worst item! Because he has 0 piercing damage units. I mean, range units, 0! This flute is absolutely useless. Absolutely. He will sell it immediately. And he will get the MK. Okay, it's an expansion, right? Yes, farm number 4. But how good is an expansion that it's so late? We'll cover him expensive peasants. Imagine this being +6 strength or a Sobi mask or... I don't know what this could be good there as well. But man, this flute. Or at least vampiric aura, man. Okay, very good timing by Focus Pocus. He's like, okay, I want more peasants. He needs to be on the distance still. Smart Fortitude move. He took some damage on his peasant number 1. And he's pulling him back. The wolf! Oh, this wolf is like, guys, don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. I'm Spirit Wolf. I'm one of the part of the creeps. I'm one of the creeps. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, guys. I'm a creep. Okay. Just... re-summoned, or actually killed. Look, the wolf is still there, man! The tech timing for Mr. 40 will be terrible again. And he haven't even started his expo. The new wolves are coming, and Focus is going to counter-expand exactly as the previous game. Very nice wolf taming skills. But Mr. 40 granted him level 3. But Focus is already on another side of the map. And he will probably take a peon soon. And he will counter-expand. And Fortitude this time, he will scout it quickly. So, what he can do, if he knows that there's an expansion by the orc, he can be less defensive. He doesn't need many towers. 1 arcane tower per expo is fine. He doesn't need to delay his tech. And what he can do, of course, he can go near the orc expo and try to cancel it or kill it. Or kill some headhunters because they will be near. And he's already in the middle of the map in the with 5 footies, and this is pretty scary. And there is no level 3, and ladies and gentlemen, maybe it's too early for the expansion, we'll see about that. Bolts around on the TC, that would be devastating. This TC has dreams, he's on level 1. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Focus Pocus is like, okay, the movement of the human is quite dangerous, so I'm going to attack him. He has 1 Arcane Tower, I'm going to force him back, and maybe now he will send a peon to the expo. How did that orc magic get denied by the creeps? No way that it denied by the creeps. Hello, Mr. Falangel, by the way. Like, if you can make a clip from that and send me, I would be more than happy to check it out, but I think it's no way. No way, Jose. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, look at this, Fortitude doesn't know. Fortitude is looking for Focus Pocus. And Mr. Focus Pocus is creeping, and he went for Wolves level 2, actually. 40 sending 1 footman still. And Focus like, I'm going to start my expansion when human is on the other side of the map because he will have to teleport here. Smart. Shockwave is ready. TP is ready, and we are instant going back. Instantly. Is it offensive TP? Defensive TP? But Focus maybe wants to fight. First Raider is going to deal with the magnificent scouting footman, but ladies and gentlemen, Fortitude now is aware what is happening, and Mr. Focus Pocus will at least get 1 peasant for his trouble. Of course, he can't fight here, he needs to pull back, and maybe even TP will be forced. Let's see. Every bolt is a kill, that's for sure. Yes, Mr. Focus wants to be around, and now, guys, if there is a better moment for... There is no better moment for Zeppelin drop. There is no better moment for Zeppelin drop. Fortitude has no TP. His base has a full base wall off. And I don't know if it's a good idea to fight here, Mr. Focus Pocus, but let's see about that. We have Raiders versus Footies. A big fight is incoming. MK wants to spend all of his mana. Every bolt is a kill. This time there is no clap, there is just bolt. And this TC gets bolt surrounded. Mamma mia, there is speed scroll on him. Speed scroll, there is enough mana for another bolt. TP, okay. If you invested that much, okay, Chain Lightning. The worker has fallen as well. Lumber is low on Mr. Fortitude. Is there Shredder? There is no Shredder. I mean, he has 200. He has 200, he's upgrading the towers. All things are okay here. And now, Mr. Focus Pocus, what's now? Because it's the much better. Wouldn't let me clip, but it showed a gray when it died. Really? I mean, creeps can kill another creeps with spells. So with lightning shield, it would be possible, but okay. Ah, Mr. Grimm, it's like I don't talk about politics, but thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, we have a backpack technology, and again, the only thing I'm missing is some Zeppelin drops. PC is trying to get into level 3. Welcome. You need to be able to relax, right? Some place in the internet from all of this. Yeah, thank you. There is nothing. I really appreciate your message, and let me tell you, if I'm streaming, it means that it's okay. At least in my case. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so look at this. All of those footies will die. Of course, every ball, ladies and gentlemen, can be quite good. And Kodop is in it! Look at this guy! This is Big Mac! He ate a Big Mac! This is Big Mac! Can you escape, Kodop? Can you escape? There's no speed scroll. No! This Big Mac was not good! He's going back! No! The Big Mac is back! It was too good to eat it! He ate it with another guy! Ladies and gentlemen, let's not go to this in real life analogy, because who eats the Big Mac that came back? Triple Whooper was too much, but he still is... Okay, let's not go there. Let's not go there, ladies and gentlemen. It's level 5 merc for like 300 gold, man. And man, Mr. Forty is going for rifle. Caster is looking bad. He's not going for like this ultimate arm. You are hungry after watching this, Mr. Hester. You crazy, Kappa. Okay, Focus is doing well. He's mining. His economy is looking fine. His hero levels are looking fine. And what is he going to do now? Fortitude is actually blocked in his own base. 1 tree and he's free, of course. But look at his army! He has 1 footman. He has 1 footman, lol. Okay, that would be a dream to kill the Expo, but it's not going to happen. There is no way. And Snare, is there a TP? There is no TP! There is no TP. Oh, but the aura is not good enough. Listen, Focus wasted time, you know. He didn't have, of course, the information, but he wasted some time. Oh, we can kill all of those peasants. All of them. Look at the shockwave. Look at the shockwave. Shockwave chain lightning. Oh, he missed them all. He missed them all. No, he missed them all. Maybe I'm a little bit too harsh, but he missed them all. The Big Mac is no longer with us, and there's a big fight here. Okay, listen, I think 40 is dead. I think 40 is dead or has too much mana. MK will die, and with MK dying is GG. What? Ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to talk which strategy is better. We are going to talk which strategy is worse. What is worse? MK first or Pala Rifle first, Kappa? Hello, Mr. Ryan. Hello, Mr. Ethereum. And ladies and gentlemen, we are casting the show match. We are casting the show match as fast as I can. Okay, now I'm updating Warcraft 3 Champions because there was an update. So what we can do, ladies and gentlemen, we can, I don't know, check the ladder. Okay, it's updated. That's beautiful. So shout out to Warcraft 3 Champions developer team. They are updating a lot of stuff to make the work. They are not playing yet. Okay, let me check Fortitude stream. Maybe Fortitude gave up. No, Mr. Stówka said it's best of 7. Are they playing on KK? Thank you, Mr. Lajuk, for the raid, by the way. They are playing on KK. No. Okay, we need to watch from this perspective. After this update, they play on KK. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's fine. We will watch with Mr. Fortitude. We'll watch with Mr. Fortitude, and bad news, there is no Pala Rifle. Thank you, Mr. Lajuk. Ladies and gentlemen, don't worry, Warcraft 3 action won't stop. We are going to have a lower quality. Shout out for Mr. Lajuk. I hope you had a nice stream. And man, Mr. Focus is up 2-0 versus Mighty Fortitude. Fortitude is playing for 3,000 viewers, so let me tell you that he's trying his best. The Chinese Twitch chat can be quite ruthless. It's going to point out every mistake that you make. Of course, we'll have the game audio. There is no problem with that. I just need to unmute. So sorry, guys. I mean, watching pro player perspective is cool. Okay, we have the audio. SaulApeMan. Okay, so this time we are not going for the MK first. We are going for Archmage first. Chinese chat average. I mean, Chinese chat average is all about like pride, you know, like representing China well, and it's Chinese Twitch chat is just, but very cruel as well. He will point out your mistakes, and he will recognize opponents' good plays, basically. So that's my impression, but you know, I don't know Chinese too well. All of this information I have from Auto Translate. So, ladies and gentlemen, Focus is on one base, Fortitude is on one base. We are on Hammerfall, and is it Rifle Caster? Yes, it's Rifle Caster. So it's all about creeping your hero to level 3, the second hero, and it's all about cancelling Orc expansion, because again, Orc will expand here at this position. So some players, they try to be tricky, to cancel it with just only Archmage and Staff of Teleportation, a little bit like you do versus Undead. And Prepared of Vitality belongs to the MK, of course. No, he keeps it on the Archmage, really? Is it Clap or Bolt? It's Clap, okay. So yes, we are watching the show match. The score is 2-0 for Focus. But we are forced to watch on this, and I don't know if Mr. Bubbles Oaks is still watching, but I don't know how to watch the games on Chinese KK platform, because Mr. Bubbles was asking me. Very passive Orc means expansion, for sure. If Orc is that passive, it means expansion, of course. And I wonder why expansion is in this position, because it's going to be cancelled. This expansion is dead. So Maybe it's going to be a W with... Just one water elemental and expansion. Puff, gone. What Focus is going to do? Is Focus going to respond with laming? He's like, oh, you killed my expansion. It's bugged. Exactly. I don't know how to watch this. No, he just sent 2 raiders. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. He just sent 2 raiders. Focus in a... Focus... Yes, Mr. Be Creative. 2-0. 2-0. But this game looks quite bad. Lightning Shield! Lightning Shield! He has shamans, but not for long. And all of the militia survive, basically. And Mr. Fortitude wants revenge. Yeah, it's 2-0 for Focus Pocus. So far, 0 Polar Rifle games. There is Invul, of course. Lightning Shield on the TC. Instant Dispull. Stomp spec by Focus Pocus. And Speed Scroll. But this TC is in trouble. This TC has to pop the Invul before Stomp, before Bolt lands. And super defensive play by the Orc. Fortitude. Oh, and he missed everything. This club was not good. But ladies and gentlemen, there is probably a re-expansion attempt by the Orc. And I think Mr. Focus will just play defensively. Fortitude is upgrading Sword Ladies. He is trading the items. And ladies and gentlemen, I think Fortitude has it. He looks so confident. He forced a lot of items on Focus Pocus. Mr. Focus Pocus Expo got cancelled. He's definitely not operational yet. And ladies and gentlemen, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good for the human player. At this stage of the game, you usually sell your replenishment potion and you just buy heal scroll or something. Focus is in position. He's getting Makura for dessert. Creeping so slowly. What did he did? He teleported and now he's getting Makura? For Makura for Fortitude. By the way, I gave Makura card to Fortitude. I don't know if he kept it. Next time I see him, I will ask. That's going to be a good impression. Hello, Mr. Bark, welcome. Thank you, Mr. Logic, for the raid, of course. And thank you, Mr. Bucket, for a 5 gifted subs. And thank you, everybody, for watching this amazing show match. My name is SaulApe, and I'm an ape. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Focus wants to connect. Clap for Stomp. Grants are at low HP. And they can get even lower because there is a lot of mana on this MK. Bolt, Stomp, everything. Even Militia is here. Remember that Focus is probably mining from 2 bases now, but I would bet Focus like 40 supply. And Fortitude is on 52. Double Dispull to remove the wolves immediately. There is so many, there is so much mana on the casters. And ladies and gentlemen, Fortitude feels cool as cucumber. He actually pops replenishment potion and he's going to continue his pressure. 50 supply is here, nicely upgraded, full of mana, nice levels, everything is fine. He kept his health stone, he kept the invuls. What if he didn't keep it up? Will you ever cast? Of course, Mr. Inspect. A lot of people didn't keep Makuras. I'm aware this is just a silly meme, Mr. Inspect. It's not made from gold. So no hard feelings, okay? No hard feelings. Ladies and gentlemen, expansion is operational. It means Mr. Focus needs to defend it. And can he do it? Stomp was okay-ish. Chain Lightning connects. Heal Scroll used. Though look at all of those rifles in super good HP. And ladies and gentlemen, TC is under control. TC is half HP and it's dropping. Speed Scroll used. Defensive Stomp. Focus is still trying. He's still Chain Lightning. Farsil got level up. That's good. Remember, Orc is rich. But Fortitude is not going to stop the pressure. Not going to stop the pressure. He is sending one water elemental into the peon line. PC survived, but he was just on level 3 last time we saw it. And Focus is evacuating peons. When you evacuate peons, it's bad. It's pretty bad. Mr. Fortitude maybe for the first time will smile. He's playing in Chinese version. As you can see, he has the Chinese characters. But with my limited knowledge about the beautiful Chinese language, they have normal, I mean, they numbers or digits, they look the same. So I think it's a Chinese version, right? No, can't talk about the audio because I rarely listen to the audio. Okay, Mr. Focus. He was too late to secure the expo, but maybe he's in time to actually take a good fight. I don't think so, but he's trying, of course. Okay, Stomp connects. There is still good item on the MK. Yeah, he has mana potion, he has health, Stone Man. Yeah, Focus is getting torn apart. I mean, he still has some anti-rifle army. That's pretty good. Another Stomp connects. Chain Lightning connects. Level 4 TC. Okay. And bold! Farseer goes down. GG is called. And ladies and gentlemen, is Fortitude going to smile? Look at Fortitude smile. Is he smiling? Cheeky smile, maybe? Are we going back to Warcraft 3 Champions where we belong? No. He's costing a custom game lobby on KK platform. And I don't see smiling. I don't see any... He knows that he needs to win the show match. There is no time to smile. There is time to own some orcs. Hopefully with Pala Rifle. So for the beautiful viewers, I'm sadly informing you that we are going to watch point of view from Mr. Fortitude only. Because for some reason they decided to continue the show match on KK platform.
大家下面1号链接的小黄车的这个
He says, guys, you want to see one Pala Rifle game, but I will lose with Pala Rifle game because it's the worst strategy now. He said that, yes. I'm kidding. I don't know what he said. But he's getting his confidence back. Makura for everybody. Thank you guys for watching. If you are watching and not following, please consider following. Thank you. He won with it last show match. The last show match that I'm aware, he lost. But ladies and gentlemen, how do we check this? So we have some time before he hosts. How do we check? He played versus Hero. He won the game with Pala Rifle. I mean, yesterday there was I'm talking about... Okay, let's be specific here. I'm talking about Dunba Cup. Dunba Cup, you see, 36. And he lost with Pala Rifle in Dunba Cup. That was yesterday, 9-9. So I'm referring to this game, and it's KK. It's KK. And thank you for the follow, Mr. Stavarty. Thank you, sir. Is it Pala Rifle time? It's Pala Rifle time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. It's Pala Rifle game. This is it. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the best Pala Rifle player currently with the best Pala Rifle caster, Kappa. Ladies and gentlemen, I know everything about this strategy. And I know that Mr. Fortitude is going for opener that we call Slow Paladin Opener. And ladies and gentlemen, with this build, your Paladin will be out at the moment when Farseer arrives. And let me tell you, Mr. Focus was very... he was saying that Pala Rifle is imba, but he's also playing pretty bad strats versus Pala Rifle. And let me tell you, the modern anti-Pala Rifle Focus is good. He's playing Tauren Chieftain second. He creeps Tauren Chieftain to level 3. Of course, there is initial pressure, but he's even fast stacking into Headhunters, into TC creeping, and when he gets level 3 TC, he goes for the hybrid laming, and he goes into Mass Tauren's Tiny Great Hall. So, ladies and gentlemen, Fortitude, in my opinion, did not adjusted well into anti-hybrid laming stuff. But I got a little bit ahead of myself. So the first information we need to get if Focus is going to play TC second or not. And how the early game would look. But Fortitude has the most stable, the most calm early game ever. There's no other content creator streaming the game that are able to see both sides. No, Mr. C. Okay, Mr. C, that's actually a good point. Let me check. Who is in the lobby? Definitely Mr. Focus is not streaming. Definitely Mr. Focus is not streaming. Okay, let me check Mr. Sowin. Sowin is in the lobby. Hello, Mr. Tad. Hello, Mr. Meme Design. Hello, Mr. Green One. Not on Mr. Sewing stream. Focus doesn't stream, he's a professional player. Okay, TH is streaming. Is TH in the lobby? Okay, so Farseer is here. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to a very smart player, a very smart person in the Twitch chat. We have the overlay and we have a better quality, and all of it because of the YouTube comment. I just assumed. Thank you, Mr. C. Shout out to the YouTube stream. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we have a better quality, and we have 2 players' vision, and I will be able to go full screen in a moment. But we don't have the game audio, but I think it's okay. It's better to have double vision, right? And better quality. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so shout out. So we are a guest at Mr. TH. Well, Mr. TH, I never met you in my life, but we look similar, Kappa. And ladies and gentlemen, what is happening now? I will put some orc music. Orc, Warcraft, free music. So it's the early game, you are not losing anything, guys. So Fortitude is on the defensive and Focus is in the offensive, and Focus is going for +1 damage, which I don't like, or I like it, I don't know. So he's upgrading his headhunters. Early game is super stable for Focus as usual. Thank you, Mr. Babus Oaks. I take it as a compliment, okay? It's called a gamer look, okay? It's you can be from Poland, China, America. It doesn't matter. Mr. Yumiko left the game. It's like, this dance is boring, Kappa. No, it's not boring. It has to be like that. Focus needs to resummon the wolves. Remember, I'm not doing observing now, so maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. I'm just focusing on the game. So, Pally Rifle alert, and now Tier 2 is going to finish, but yes, Focus is already pulling back. I think it's going to be Tauren Chieftain. But still, you need to be ready with your hybrid laming technologies. Is it Panda? Is it Naga? Is it Tauren Chieftain? The early game is not impactful enough for Focus. It looks like Naga. I don't know what do I think about the Naga, but he's going Insta Tier 3. Okay. Insta Tier 3, that's new. Okay, Mr. Focus, that's new. Lead me. He's playing solo Farseer with Insta Tier 3. How do we know about that? Because he has a Tier 3 button. And it's a TC. He's not going to get TC in time. Fortitude, even though he took very little damage, he wants to make his shop. So, for example, when I used to work at Pala Rifle University, I would recommend going for anti-hybrid laming technologies first. No! Come on, come back! Come back! Okay, we are back, okay? How is the quality? What does it mean? I don't know what does it mean. Am I not logged in? I should be logged in. Maybe I'm logged out. Doesn't matter, okay? It's okay. Maybe I think I need to log in. I will try to do it after this game, ladies and gentlemen. So sorry about that. I think everybody can have an account here on this platform. So we'll log in, ladies and gentlemen. So sorry for a little bit lower quality. I know this is lower, but I don't want to tinker with this for like 5 minutes. And Rifleman stays alive, but barely. And yes, is TC yes, TC is creeping down. You know, okay, yes, that's what Mr. TH is showcasing us, Aura first, and TC is just creeping. Yes, I'm trying to provide the quality. So, what all human wants to do, human wants to creep Paladin to level 3 and push immediately. And when Paladin pushes immediately, Smart Orc should be laming. Smart Orc should have his burrows upgraded, should have TC level 3 or at least level 2.5, be in a good shape, you know, like a lot of HP on the unit, and then you are close to the human base because you are creeping in the middle of the map. And when this push is coming, you don't fight this. You don't fight this, you just run across the map. And let me tell you that burrow cake. Okay, so let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that is 40 is clear. And look, focus is going to the left. He's going to the left. He's going to dodge this bullet train that Mr. Fortitude is. And you may say, Saul, but this paladin is in a good shape. This paladin will be level 3. It's paladin level matters when you go, when you are just going to attack the burrows. Look at this. I don't know if we have reinforced defenses. We don't. Focus will die here. Focus will die here. Focus is dead. He has no reinforced burrows. He's going for pulverize. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm putting my casting license on the scale here. Focus is giga dead. 0 hybrid laming, fast tier 3, it's not enough units, level 3 paladin. Prove me wrong, Mr. Focus. And remember your games on Northern Isles. You are so good with this hybrid laming. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Focus, prove me wrong. Show me that I'm a Pala Rifle boomer. That I'm a Pala Rifle doomer. Show me, Focus. Show me. Because now Pala Rifle player is doing what Pala Rifle player loved. He's kiting. He's taking the mana. All mana belongs to Pala Rifle. Heal scroll use. This grand efficiency. TC level 2. Give me a break, man. Invul Pub to stop the life drain. So now Fortitude can just focus Taurens. And ladies and gentlemen, look at the Spirit Link. Everything is red HP and with 0 attempts for hybrid laming, ladies and gentlemen. I think that this game could only have one outcome. It's nice Taurens, bro. Nice Taurens. He was going for Pulverize upgrade instead of Burrows upgrade versus 1 Arcane Tower. Human has 1 Arcane Tower, man. That's the super classic push, man. Okay, let me try to log in on this platform. How do we do it? Okay. Let's use ChatGPT. Which button I need to press to log in? Okay. Don't, Mr. Meme Design, I'm not talking about something that didn't happen. Fortitude, Focus had good games like that I mentioned. But he decided to play, okay. The right next to the light bubble. Okay, right. It's right next to the light bubble with 10. It's 10. Okay. Press. Okay, I think we are clicking. Okay. I don't remember my password. I don't remember my password and the game is happening. Okay, we know which button to click. Okay, I will just do a search on my Google Drive with this platform name. Hello, Mr. Batchcrums, by the way. Nice to see you, sir. And okay. 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 I'm trying. There is one attempt. We are in! We are in! We have the quality back! Look! We have the quality back. I made this account like 2 years ago, but I had it in my Excel. The quality is back. I'm logged as SaulApeMan. Look, that's me. That's me, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this beautiful avatar. That's me. Oh, the beautiful. Okay, perfect. Perfect, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. We did it. Now we can go for the full screen. Okay. As Mr. Starbucks says, Chinese humans, they don't play Pala Rifle on Concealed Hill. I don't know why. And what the Chinese humans play, we'll see about that. We have Archmage in the production versus Farseer in the production. And Mr. Focus blew it, man. The score is 2-2 in this best of 7. As Mr. Neo would say, best of 7 was reduced to best of 3. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you one thing. This game is pretty cool. Full of Warcraft 3. Hello to the YouTube chat, hello to the Twitch chat. My name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape. It's a pretty cool show match, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty cool show match. We have the org music because, yes, we have no game audio because there is a caster casting. And is it a Hawk Creep Road? If it's a Hawk Creep Road, you get the item and you go to the turtles. But no, Mr. Fortitude doesn't want to go for Hawk Creep Road. Because like there is a you can creep 2 camps before Farseer arrives, but it's not going to happen here. I mean, Mr. Meme Design Focus is more than capable of winning this, but he needs to step up his game, man. Some basic mistakes. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Mr. TH is drinking a little bit. Man, I need to go to a hairdresser. Okay, so yes, it doesn't matter. Let's count the farms before tech. I see 2 farms. Usually 2 farm tech means rifle caster from human perspective. Because you want to have your MK as fast as possible. Some repair is forced. Arcane towers, human towers are very fragile under construction. Maybe I will lower a little bit the audio. Okay, it should be better now. And yes, if human is on full HP, full mana at this stage of the game without any economic damage is a good game. It's a good game for human. It's 2 farm tech technology. As we can see, the blacksmith is on the way. We see this on the left, bottom left. And Focus feels confident enough to creep a little bit. Why? Because Fortitude, the human player, he produced only 3 footies and he will produce exactly 3 footies and no footy more. Footies, footman are forbidden since now. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, Focus is getting creeps, but they're very small level. And how Fortitude got level 2, he sent militia on the bottom here. And Mr. TH is smiling. He's like, oh, this 2 farm tech, oh, that's looking pretty sweet. And Fortitude TH has a cat in his yeah, it's a cat. It's a Chinese cat. He's talking to a cat now. The fight over the crab is here, and who got the last hit? Fortitude Orc got the last hit, but he also dived for the book, but he will pay the price with his HP. Cats in China are like gods. I mean, dogs in Europe and cats in Europe, I think they have a nice life as well, I hope. At least I can tell from experience that we take very good care of the dogs in our household. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what is happening now? Mr. Fortitude is actually, he shouldn't be pressing. He has only 3 footies, he doesn't have any follow-up. He just wants to force some healing, but look at Mr. Focus, he's running in circles. And again, Fortitude is doing a lot with very little, which is good. The first rifleman is here. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, after this show match, I run to in real life. Because again, I'm neglecting in real life to cast this, but man, I wanted to cast this because I wanted to see some cool anti-pala rifle strategies from Focus. And in the one game we got pala rifle and it was pretty disappointing. The most like one-sided, one-dimensional pala rifle. Oh, Fortitude! He's not microing! He's not microing, look at this! He's not microing, what are you doing? Why you summoned the water elemental? Maybe Fortitude has a cut as well and he got distracted or something. What? He almost died. And look at the Farsi like, hey neighbor, how are you doing? Okay, MK is here with 0 experience. TC is creeping. Okay, at least we have that. Okay, in this situation, ladies and gentlemen, what Org would like to do? Org would like to creep TC to level 3 and expand. We need to check tier 2 buildings for the Orc to know when he will try to expand, and because he's playing Shamans and Bestiaries. Okay, there's a big creep, Jack. B, because the item is not in possession of Mr. Fortitude. TC can stomp, TC has a lot of mana, and the item and experience and item from the camp goes to Focus. Sloppy Fortitude, I mean sloppy with the healing, and now he got Creepjack nicely by Focus. Who will get the Org Lord? Who will get the Org Lord? Mr. Focus will surround him, but I think Fortitude knows. It's so obvious. Either it's the middle or it's the lab. Nice wolf surround, but ladies and gentlemen, is there enough time? MK is there, okay. Org Lord survives, but it's not the end of the world because Fortitude is here. Show the Fortitude! It's a joke, it's a joke. I want to see the action. TC has an aura. And this level 1 MK, this MK is so low HP. Sorry for screaming, Mr. TH, I'm a guest here. Stomp. But the invul is used on level 1 hero. Look at the Orc army. This Orc army is in such a good shape. Militia came from the middle. This militia is going to expire in like 5 seconds. Which is very soon in Warcraft 3 universe. And MK can't get level 2 stomp. MK goes down, you may say, Saul, this MK will be back soon because he's a level 1 hero. But ladies and gentlemen, in reality, you want experience on the MK. Every kill needs to go to the MK, and you know who is getting experience? His name is Tauren Chieftain, and he's teleporting out, and he's surviving. He's 40 expert in this situation. That was a nice round. And now Mr. TH is talking probably about the expansion. Talking about the necessity of expansion for the Orc in this situation. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApeMan and I'm a name. Welcome everybody. How are you doing? Hope you are doing fine. We are watching a beautiful show match between Fortitude and Focus. We are a guest at Mr. TH stream, but we have Blu-ray quality. Oh yes, baby. Blu-ray quality, that's what we need. Sadly, the show match is not happening on Warcraft 3 Champions. That's why I'm not casting my save. Yes, Blu-ray. In the meantime, I think 40 got the item. Can Mr. TH show us the red dots in the minimap here? Yes, there is a TC Kodo Aura present on the Mountain King. That's what auto translates tells me. Hello, Mr. Sharky. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you, sir. And yes, Focus got his power spike. He has level 3 heroes. And he's... Okay, Invisible Tauren Chieftain. Is somebody ready for some action? And why you are pulling so deep? You need to creepjack the lab. MK level 3 is a disaster in this position for the Orc. From the Orc perspective. Orc had such a big lead, you know. There is Lightning Shield, Invisible Lightning Shield! Invisible Lightning Shield, it doesn't deal damage, by the way. And he wants to like stomp, and he showed himself a beautiful Tauren Chieftain. Invisible with Lightning Shield, it didn't work too well, but the follow-up is okay. And now we need to go back because Militia is coming. Was it worth it? Tell me in the comments. I don't know if it was worth it. I know that we need to go away from militia. Stomp is in the middle. Stomp is Gucci. MK has no invul. TP. TP is on the MK. How expensive Mr. Fortitude can't make it. And okay, MK pulls back, but it gives time for the orc to make the expansion, right? Expansion is still on the way, but it's almost done. And what Fortitude is going to do now, he's probably going to creep the lab and he'll go into the expo, because what else? And Mr. Focus, are we going to Zeppelin drop? Are we going to fight around the expo? What are we going to do? He's using his time on healing. He's creeping the lab, which give us possibility of Zeppelin laming. I have my movies on Blu-ray. Well, Mr. 11-hour nap while I was younger, so like 15 years ago, the Blu-ray technology was present and everybody was talking about the Blu-ray. And I was like, okay, when I get older, when I get a nice job, I will buy the most expensive TV. I will have all of my TV shows that I like Dr. House, Dexter, Prison Break on Blu-ray. And I will just watch them in the best quality possible. And let me tell you, this plan didn't go through. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Expo is almost done, but Org is still 50. Kind of hard to defend. I mean, the hero levels are looking good for human. But Mr. Focus has a lot of mana on his shamans. That's pretty good. There is no shop at the expansion. That's a problem. You can't spam mana potions. PC has invul. But I do agree, ladies and gentlemen, that after... Oh, and Farseer is out of position buying some staffs. Buying heal scrolls. Okay. But we need Farseer support soon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, club was granted and we need heal scroll now. Okay, heal scroll went through, but look at the amount of rifles. Stop! We want to say bye-bye to the Archmage. Invisible Archmage! Who is invisible now? Stop from the TC. There is a hero focus attempt, but it doesn't work, and I think human reached the critical mass. In the meantime, one footman and the water elemental are killing peasants. And ladies and gentlemen, if you miss your opportunity to hero focus that many times, bad things can happen. But remember, Focus had a good mid-game. But look at the supply, 50 supply for 40, 37 supply for Focus. And who is making shop at the expo? Human is making the shop at the expo. So ladies and gentlemen, I think after killing the MK, when Focus teleported out, he should be more aggressive or do some laming. I don't know. What I do know, ladies and gentlemen, that he is dying. His expansion is not operational. He's kiting back. And MK and Archmage, they are best friends. They have brilliance, they have healing from the priest, and GG will be called. Can lame without wave? Maybe you need to play Shockwave. This is the game from yesterday. Hello, Mr. Freakzilla. This is the live show match. And two games that three first games were on Warcraft Champions, and now they moved into KK platform, maybe because maybe Warcraft Champions didn't work for a moment or something, or I don't know why. And we are a guest at Mr. TH stream. So this is live, this is best of 7, so the first player to 4 wins, and the score is 2-2. And we had one Pala Rifle game, and the Pala Rifle game was one-sided, and Mr. Focus played so bad. Don't worry, Mr. Freakzilla. I wanted to stay in real life and you know, like spend time in real life, but when I saw this show match, immediately, ladies and gentlemen, I started my stream, but after this I'm going to in real life again. Okay, so again, we are a guest on Mr. TH stream, so let's read about Mr. TH as a form of thank you. Okay. TH. No, not the Frozen Throne. Okay, TH. Let's read about this. Okay, he's joining the lobby. Okay. He is 2 years older than me, so he's still very young player. Ex-professional Chinese human, he's more like a streamer. Biography. TH made a name for himself during the Warcraft 3 era. What is Warcraft 3 era? Is it now? Am I a member of Warcraft 3 era or no? He became famous in 2008 after defeating the legendary Night Elf player Moon in the finals of Pro Gamer League Season 3. It's from 2002 to 2010 and is since regarded as one of the best human players. Unfortunately, he became inactive and no longer conducted professional Warcraft training from January because of illness and poor physical condition. Sorry to hear that. What era are we now? Mr. Random Bet Gamer, how do you call situation after nuclear exchange? Like, so we are in post-Pala Rifle era. Post-Pala Rifle. Okay, that was a nice. We had a nice, happy life full of Pala Rifle, and no longer. Okay, so I hope that he's doing well. He's like streaming and so on, so he's looking okay. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, that's for you, Mr. PH. We will continue reading in a moment. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, he is changing his. He has a TikTok account, which I like. Mr. Random Bet Gamer, we had one Pala Rifle game, and let me tell you, it was kinda disappointing. That was a good 0. Exactly, Mr. Random Bet Gamer. Exactly. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, the bottom. Okay, is it Pala Rifle again? No, it's not Pala Rifle. Mr. Death Note, nice to see you. Thank you for the raid before again. Welcome, welcome. So, guys, let's enjoy this. No mental issues, I think, like depression. Mr. Spikerit, you know. I wonder if Pala Rifle gave depression to some players, Kappa, but no, ladies and gentlemen, let's not talk about this stuff. You know, everybody can be sad from time to time. I'm happy that Mr. TH is doing well, and yes, let's enjoy this Warcraft 3. You know, in real life it can be stressful, and we are not here to stress about this. And we have a Blade Master. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Death Note. So next time you can write the. I usually end the stream 1 p.m. So keep this in mind. I use the shadow technology to my best skill, ladies and gentlemen. So why Blade Master can be good here, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, not drinking may help, but probably one thing less to worry, right? Okay, so if human will get the Orc Rogue Golem camp, and it actually will creep this, Blade Master can steal, and it's going to the pool. But modern humans, they sometime just buy the merc and they creep the green camp. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Okay, he's doing this. He's not going to creep the merc. Blade Master is not good on this map, man. It's mirror image! It's mirror image! Somebody call Lajuk and Tedalius and Kosa and Orc Brave, and you name another Blade Orc mirror image player. So versus mirror image, it's so bad versus Archmage. You play mirror image here on Last Refuge? Mr. Focus Pocus wants to creep, but man, he will get squeezed soon. I mean, I'm not saying this is unwinnable, but it's 2 farm tag into Rifle Caster, and let me tell you, Mr. Focus is not going to live long enough in this game to enjoy a like tier 3 orc with level 5 Blade Master. It's not going to happen. Mr. Summer, the Windwalk is good if you can steal the Rogue Golem, but there was no Rogue Golem still. I wonder what I would love to cast one game with Mr. TH in my life, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen now? Blade Master is still on level 1. And let me tell you, when you have Blade Master without crit, it's not a good thing. Focus is keeping his Blade Master healthy. And the last hit is giga important, and item and experience went to Orc. Pala Rifle patch was the best, Mr. Summer. When nobody played Pala Rifle, only Lemes. That was the peak Warcraft 3. Everybody was telling Lemes that Polar Rifle is bad, including me. I was one of those people. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, without this item and level up, I would say that Mr. Focus is in a pretty bad position, but let me tell you, Fortitude is very good at squeezing, and with this build, you play like versus Night Elf with bears. If you play one base human versus one base Night Elf. You play Rifle Caster, you play MK, you creep the shop, you take Militia, and you squeeze. Mr. Focus, are you immune to squeezing? See about that. Well, Mr. Spikelet, I think BBC English is good enough to cook us together. And, well, I will do my best to go to China at some point, but it's not easy. Not easy. But yes, I would love to meet those guys. My wife is also good at squeezing, so she probably plays Orc. Orc is a natural race for that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so yes, look at this! Human can't lose trace of Orc, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, freshly squeezed orange juice, okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's not go there, let's not go there, it's all good, okay. And the last hit for Focus, and he got the best item! He got big healing potion, that's what Blade Master loves. Focus is doing better than I thought! I have hope! Oh, this deny was grande. Man, I had hope! Focus gave me hope! And he got the last hit on the Water Elemental. He's like, creeps, I got it. He plays Tower and Totem and Bestiary. He will stay on tier 2. Is it enough versus one base human? We'll see about that. I have hope in this game. I was hopeless, but I see the light now. And look at this. He's pulling the Rock Golem. Archmage is of course there, because Archmage is trying to be such a buzzkill. And can we get the Rock Golem? He can drop +6 agility. Archmage is crossing the map. Is it Hex? Defensive Hex? I would play Defensive Hex, yeah. And ooh, +6. I saw Mask. Of course, good on the Shadow Hunter, but it could be +6 agility. Boots of Quel'Thalas or whatever. We have Hex, ladies and gentlemen. We can force the Archmage back. There is Blood Mage? Really? That is Blood Mage, not the MK? I don't like Blood Mage with this. I'm getting more and more hope. I think the game is 50-50 now. I mean, he's treating this Blade Master as you treat Imba Hunter. I know that, remember Mr. Defno is 25 mana now, and you get 0 mana for life-draining illusions, so you need to know which one is which. You need to know which one is which. You can't just spam it after these crucial nerfs. And Mr. Orc is just creeping the beautiful lab. He had this one camp saved. And the problem is that he's tier 2, but he's doing okay with his tier 2. Okay, mirror images, they need to tank. What is the item? Mana stone on the... This Shadow Hunter will have mana for days. Toby Mask and Mana Stone. Of course, Mana Stone is so far on the Blade Master because you need to have a lot of mana for splits. Mr. I would just remove the mana. Let's not go there. Let's not go there, ladies and gentlemen. We had good half year of Polar Rifle, okay? We had a good half year of Polar Rifle. We need to enjoy this. We need to enjoy this. We need to enjoy this. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Fortitude in his final form. Level 2 Archmage, level 2 Blood Mage with Banish versus tier 2 Orc that has nice items and nice levels as well. Which Blade Master is which? Okay, when Blade Master gets damaged, you need to dispel immediately. Banish, you can break the Banish with... And you can heal better with... This Banish wasn't good, bro. It actually helped Blade Master to get full HP. Okay, Militia is here. Do we want to fight the Militia? Okay, Hex to stop the Siphon. Okay. Blade Master is going brr, and controlling Blade Master that's what you need to do. Is Sobi Mask still on Blade Master? Not really. Ah, we can't stop this Siphon. That's unfortunate. And he knows which Blade Master is which. So it's not to kill the illusions, but man, the longer Mr. Focus survives, the better. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Lee Byrne. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this! I have even more hopes now. And it's not even with tier 3. I don't like this Blood Mage. And this Blood Mage is dead. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to game number 7. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, game number 7 is upon us. Yes, there's no coming back from that. There is Blade Master level 4, Shadow Hunter level 3 with Sobi Mask. It's GG. And ladies and gentlemen, it's Blade Master Imba. Maybe you should play Blade Master versus Human every game. 40-2-0 Lin, Focus Socks, 2-0 Lin on Last Refuge against this. Interesting. Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last game of this show match. This is Fortitude versus Focus. I did not expect this. And are we going to see Pala Rifle? Are we going to see Pali Rifle, ladies and gentlemen? Or not? We'll see about that. Who is going to win the show match? Look at the friends list. TH has Yumiko in his friend list. I would like to be a friend of Yumiko as well. Look at this animated graph, like a scene. There was like some Archmage or something. And ladies and gentlemen, the game is going to start soon. It's going to be Northern Isles. Northern Isles is the Pala Rifle map. And on the Northern Isles, Focus is good versus Pala Rifle. And this is the decider. So I will record this for YouTube. I will record this for YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to the YouTube mode. So if you want to ask me questions, I will answer them after the cast, okay? If somebody says hello, please make sure to use the mode command so they know that I'm not saying hello because I hate them. I'm not saying hello because I'm in the caster mode. Nice to see Blade Master coming back to meta. I'm just kidding, it's not meta, I'm afraid. Okay, I'm restart record. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give you the best casting that I can provide. We have orc music. I think everything is fine. We just need a good caster. I hope there is a good caster in the neighborhood. And I hope for a Pala Rifle game. I hope for a Pala Rifle game. Mr. TH is getting ready as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. He's updating the score, I presume. Yes, the score is even. Mr. TH, are we ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApeMan. And let me tell you one thing. We are watching Fortitude versus Focus. And it's a full best of 7. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a standard game and the caster is going to the bathroom because there is no Pala Rifle. So I'm not recording this on YouTube. I'm not recording this for YouTube. I give up. I stop record. I should like do what Mr. TH do. I should go away. Ladies and gentlemen, Fortitude doesn't want to play, doesn't want to cast non-Pala Rifle games. He was like, I was promised Pala Rifle games. This is the most important game of this series. And he's not playing Pala Rifle. Even though he won one game on Pala Rifle, he wants to play Archmage or MK. I'm going to the toilet. Take your time, Mr. TH, but my hands are tight. I can't observe. And we don't... Okay, it's Blade Master again! Okay, I'm casting this on YouTube. I stand correct. I'm casting this for YouTube. I felt the power. 1, 2, 3, go. I felt the power. I'm casting this for YouTube. I'm casting. I'm a little bit kidding, Mr. Kaev. I'm casting this for YouTube, guys. I press record again. I feel the power. 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, what you see on the screen is pretty weird, but I'm going to explain you exactly what you are watching. So, on the right of me, there is Mr. TH, and we are a guest on his stream. I mean, he doesn't know that I exist, but it's not a problem. He's observing a game between Fortitude, the best human player, and Focus after Lin. He's one of the best human players, orc players as well. And they're at the end of the show match. and this is best of 7. This is the last game. The score is even. A lot of cool games, but ladies and gentlemen, there were one Polar Rifle game that Mr. Fortitude won, but he's afraid to play Polar Rifle versus Focus because Focus can have nice anti-Polar Rifle attempts. And you know what Focus is doing? That's why I'm casting this in this tournament where there is a lot of on the line. It's a show match, best of 7. He's playing Blade Master Mirror Image. He won on Last Refuge. He won on Last Refuge because of Blade Master Mirror Image, but everybody was like, Saul, it's Last Refuge. On Last Refuge, you can do it because you can like Creep Drag or something. And ladies and gentlemen, I was skeptic. I had no faith in my heart that Blade Master Mirror Image can win versus somebody like Fortitude, the best human in the world. But Focus showed out the power. And why I'm obsessing about Blade Master Mirror Image? Because this build is very slow at start, but it can evolve into this huge Blade Master, creating everything. And what Fortitude did in the previous attempt, he wanted to be aggressive in the early game. And he's already changing his approach. He is creeping more. He's waiting for level 3 Archmage maybe. And in the meantime, he's stacking really quickly. He is doing what we call in Warcraft 3 community 2 farm tech, and in human community. So he made 2 farms before teching and farm number 3 after tech and blacksmith after tech, because he wants to have very little amount of footies but high amount of rifles early. And as a fast second hero and all of this good stuff. But he, on the other hand, he's doing well, right? But he's letting Orc creep. And man, Orc with creeping, especially Blade Master, can out of control. You may say, Saul, Priest can dispel mirror images. They have a lot of HP and you can spam mirror image nicely. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little bit surprised. And that's why I'm casting this. So Blade Master got level 3 as well. You play mirror image on level 2, I mean level 2 of spell. He's going to sell Scroll of the Beast, I think, and Blade Master is going to invest into some items. Mr. TH is not showing us Blade Master. No, he's actually keeping the Scroll of the Beast if the inventory view is correct. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, human is pretending to be stronger than he actually is. He has 0 rifles. He has only 3 footies. But ladies and gentlemen, they are water elemental. So this is not deadly. This is just to buy some time. This is just to stop Blade Master for creeping even more. You may say, so is level 4 that important? No, but items are very important. And ladies and gentlemen, those 3 footies are not doing well. And ladies and gentlemen, we need to have the same technology. I need to have the hand like that. So bad. Okay, I'm a mirror image of Mr. TH. I'm a mirror image. Okay, like, do we look the same? I hope. Okay, like, I need to be like more in the back. I don't know. I have a big hand, okay? I'm a mirror image of Mr. TH. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. What is happening now? So, yes. Human wants to finish the game early. Very early. Very early. Okay. If you can't tell who is who, tell me in the YouTube comments. So yes, Archmage is pressuring, and where is the Mountain King? It's Blood Mage again! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not the best human in the world, but I played a lot of Blade Master Mirror Image, and I'm not scared of Blood Mage, but Mr. Fortitude thinks that Blood Mage over Mountain King is better. Okay, fair enough, the last hit! Last hit for the human! Human got the experience, but item went to the Orc, and the last hit, okay, this time would be too lucky. And I think it's +8 claws. No, it's Talisman of Evasion. Talisman of Evasion is okay. Talisman of Evasion is okay. Okay. I mean, the problem, you may say, Saul, what happens when Blood Mage casts Siphon on Illusion? Illusion disappeared, but you don't have mana back, you know? You don't get any mana from Illusions, because Illusions have 0 mana, and that's why they disappear. So let me tell you, dispelling mirror images of Blade Master with illusions are not good. And you don't get XP apparently as well. I forgot about that. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm not forgetting about is what Mr. Focus is doing. So Focus is playing a little bit different than the classic Blade Master Mirror Image player, so he's not rushing tier 3. He's staying on tier 2 for a long time. He's going for a bestiary, he's going for shamans. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go, let's go. In general, killing mirror images gives experience, but not if you kill them with siphon mana. That's the issue that I'm discussing now, but it's not that important. It's not that important, ladies and gentlemen. And the item and experience, no experience went to human again, but item plus 6 strength went to the orc. Man, Fortitude is so good with those last hits. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what's now? What now? Militia is coming. Fortitude has 1 gear, and this gear is go. He's go. He's saying, oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, he is doing so well. I'm the mirror image of TH. And TH, ladies and gentlemen, is excited. Maybe it doesn't look like it, but man, this blade should be on level 4. But all of those last hits from Fortitude are so good. And the longer game goes, the better for mirror image player, because yes, Blade Master will go out of control quickly. And man, Org is brave enough to fight in the middle is a good idea. I don't know about that. 1 rifleman for 1 raider. Blade Master is going brr, but the first rule of playing Blade Master mirror image is to not lose HP on your Blade Master easily, because then every mirror image is not as good. Guys, is it a meta to sit like that? With this 1 sleeve up? I like it. That means that you are a real caster. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Which of us has less HP? Which one is the true Blade Master? Tell me in the comments. Fortitude is creeping the middle. He wants to get Blood Mage level 2, but Blood Mage level 2 is not that juicy. Item is, and we'll check the item soon. Archmage got it. It's Ankh. Ankh is pretty good. You may say, Saul, you are saying that Banish is not that great, but man, that Banish is... I have mixed feelings here. And finally, Blade Master achieved level 4. It means that all of those images are stronger because you have better stats, ladies and gentlemen. And also it means that he has crit level 2, which is quite important. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this Fruborg level 6 can give you very nice item. Permanent item. Remember that images, they get stronger with permanent items. And look, you can stop the siphon with just splitting. And now Fortitude is back into the guessing game, because you remember, Fortitude doesn't know which Blade Master is which. Of course, he can get some intuition. Of course, if he like dispels, he knows which one is which, but it's not very easy to detect quickly. And Focus is feeling so confident that he's actually expanding. Split. Militia is here. Focus is expanding. Focus doesn't have to fight here for real, and that's why he's kiting. Supply favors human, but not much. And that's why, because Focus is investing into his expansion technology. And he doesn't mind trading here. Shadow needs to get on level 3, and I mean, Blade Master is not going to get level 5. There is no way. We are going for the Blood Mage. Blood Mage has stolen. No! The Blade Master mirror image. Okay, he had the Ankh. Okay, I got a little bit too excited. He got the Ankh, and he's already draining mana. Okay, he's back. He's healthy. All Blood Mage fans, he's fine. Org is teleporting out. Is Kodo is not in the range. Oh no, half army wasn't, but this army can run. Run. Okay. Is it enough time for the Org to heal? Is it enough time? Okay, this Kodo, run, Kodo, go home, no! This Kodo positioning! I want to put the title that Human versus Orc will never be the same, because Blade Master Mirror Image Imba, but I can't pull this title. If Focus plays like that, this Kodo should be digesting at the back. Expansion is not finished yet, and this Blade Master is looking sad. This Blade Master is looking so sad. He has no mana, no HP, he's slowed down, and ladies and gentlemen, I think after all of this squeezing, finally Fortitude is getting into the position. But man, was it easy? Can you say that countering Blade Master Mirror Image is easy? I don't think so. There is still expansion. There is still expansion. But man, this expansion is no good. sending workers to get gold now. Yeah, Mr. Fortitude, there is something maybe at my expansion, but man, this Blade... He got lightning shield! So this banish doesn't help that much. Okay, the shop is dead. How we are going... Again, he's banishing. Blade Master is getting healing from Shadow Hunter. And banish units, they get more HP from healing. And the duration is quite short, but the Blade is dead. The Blade is dead, I think. Is Blade dead? Maybe not, but it's 40 supply and GG is called. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Mr. TH, for hosting me. And ladies and gentlemen, with some tuning, very light tuning, maybe this Blade Master would be better. It's crazy. That's what Mr. Focus tried. And ladies and gentlemen, shout out for Mr. TH, and thank you for hosting us. GG. And if you like the video, let me know in the comments. GG. GG, ladies and gentlemen. Man, he had such a good position, but not really. Maybe it was just a dream. Maybe it was just a dream. And ladies and gentlemen, we have no replays. We have no replays because it was hosted on KK platform. Much love from Canada, Mr. Apeman. Are you this funny in real life? No, Mr. Alan B, because in real life I talk with my family and I'm just a little bit funny with my family. But during the next Warcraft 3 offline event, I will try to be funny again. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it. I need to go back to in real life because I already took too long of a break. You know what to do. If you like the stream, please consider following. Please consider subbing to the YouTube. Congratulations for Mr. Fortitude. We got one Pala Rifle game in all 7 games. And what I can tell you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying Warcraft 3. Thank you for all of the support. Especially today, Mr. Random, Mr. Buckhead for 5 gifted subs. And thank you everybody. I have so many people that I'm very thankful for. I'm sending you to Mr. Neo because he's doing Fountain of Manor League. So he's casting Warcraft 3 as well, and yes, thank you Warcraft. I was casting on Back to Warcraft today, so okay guys, no more streaming from me today. I need to go to in real life. I have been casting too much today. Thank you guys, and thank you for the YouTube viewers. Hello to the Twitch viewers, and see you guys. Say hello to Mr. Neo. Bye.